All right, let's talk about something that trips up so many Mandarin learners. Introducing your extended family. But you know what? Don't even worry about it, because by the end of this, you are going to be doing it like a pro. You know that feeling, right? Someone asks you a super simple question about your family, and your mind just goes completely blank. Well, we are about to fix that for good. You're going to be introducing your relatives with total ease. Okay, first things first. We've got to get the essential vocabulary down. Let's build our foundation with the key words you absolutely have to know. Let's start on your dad's side of the family with your grandfather. In Mandarin, that's yéyé. Listen to that sound. It's got this rising tone, almost like you're asking a question twice. Yé? Yé? Try it out. Yéyé. And for your grandmother on your father's side, the word is nǎinai. Notice how the first part kind of dips down and then comes right back up, and the second is nice and light. Nǎinai. Perfect. Now here's where things get really cool. The word for uncle, shushu, isn't just some general catch-all term. It specifically means your father's younger brother. This kind of precision is a huge part of Chinese family culture. Okay, so let's flip over to your mother's side. Here we have ayi. This is the word you'd use for your mother's sister. And you'll notice it's a totally different word from the paternal side, which really highlights a key concept in Mandarin. So what's the big takeaway here? It's that the difference between your father's family and your mother's family is baked right into the language. It's not an afterthought. For your dad's younger brother, you say shushu. For your mom's sister, it's ai. Simple as that. Two different families, two different sets of words. Now for cousins. And this is another one of those fascinating distinctions. For a male cousin who has a different last name than you do, so think from your mother's side or your father's sister, you say biaoge, especially if he's older than you. And yep, you guessed it, the same logic applies here. A younger female cousin with a different last name is a biaomei. See the pattern? The word biao is a clue that they're from outside your direct paternal family line, and then ge for older brother or mei for younger sister tells you the rest. Okay, so let's just lock this in one more time. For your older male cousin from the outside of the family name, it's biaoge, and for your younger female cousin, it's biaomei. It's this really beautiful logical system once you see how it all fits together. All right, you've got the building blocks now, so what's next? Well, we're going to build something with them. Let's put these words into a real sentence. This, right here, this is your magic phrase. It's the key that unlocks everything. Zhi, shi, wa, do. It literally means this is my. Let's say it again, nice and slow. Zhi, shi, wa, do. And building the sentence? Seriously, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You start with zhe, shi, for this is. Then you add wa, de, for my. And then you just drop in the family member you want. So for grandmother, it becomes zhe, shi, wa, de, nǎinai. See? You just made a perfect sentence. So theory is great, but what does this actually look and sound like in a real conversation? Let's run through a quick dialogue to see it all in action.
So just imagine someone points to a picture you have and asks that simple question, who is this?
And bam, you know exactly what to say. This is my uncle. In Mandarin, you'd confidently say, 这是我的叔叔. It is literally that straightforward. And see, the conversation doesn't just stop there. It can keep going naturally. They might get curious and ask something like, what does he do for a living? And you could simply answer, he is a doctor. And just like that, you're having a real back and forth conversation using what you've just learned in a totally practical way. Okay, we've gone through the words, we've gone through the grammar. You ready to put it all to the test? Let's do a final check to make sure you've got this. So, let's do a quick victory lap of what we covered. You now have this awesome, culturally rich vocabulary for your relatives, and you've got the essential sentence pattern, 就是我的, to introduce them. You are absolutely ready to go. So, I'm going to leave you with a little challenge, a final question to test yourself. Using everything you've just learned, how would you say, this is my grandmother? Take a second. You totally know the answer. You did a great job today.